Hi Year 10, Mr. Tapley here to walk you through your next lesson of Year 10 Geography in Week 2, Term 2. So this is the lesson plan that we'll be looking at. I'll go through the slides very quickly and I'll talk about where to find the resources for this lesson, so there's no confusion about where I need to go to fix this lesson up. So learning extension. Identify examples of biodiversity around the world and reflect upon the impact of human activities in different environments. Success criteria. To explain the benefits of biodiversity using specific examples, so specific positive impacts, specific animals, specific locations, more detail the better, and how human activities are negatively impacting biodiversity. Lesson activities. Watch the video lecture link below. This will be a quick one, promise. Read through slides 20 to 21 to complete the slide questions and activities. Question responses should be completed in your digital notebook, available in Classroom assignments. The lesson will require access to the RPlanet MP4 file in our Google Drive folder. I'll show you where that is, how to access it. Friendly reminder that the Environmental Map of Australia learning task in Google Classroom is due today, so it'll be on the 23rd for 10A. The 10C, yours was due yesterday. Any questions, please let me know. So let's check out the slides. Cool. So this lesson you'll be watching the David Attenborough documentary, Planet. So if any of you guys have Netflix, and I'm sure most of you do, Planet is a series. It's not a documentary film, it's a series of episodes where David Attenborough looks at different environments around the planet, and he looks at the animals and the wildlife within, and he looks at, importantly, how human activities are impacting the environment. So the very first episode examines biodiversity of our world, and of course the impact of human activities. So what I'd like you to do is access the RPlanet video MP4 file via Google Classroom Resources and complete the following questions in your digital notebook. So question 1, what info in this film connects to your previous understanding of the biodiversity? So as the film is showing you information about biodiversity, what information is, it's old news, you already knew it. So what did you already know about biodiversity that is covered in the film? Question 2, what info in this film extends your understanding of biodiversity? So what information is new? So maybe you knew what the definition of biodiversity was from our last lesson, but maybe this lesson you're watching the video and you say, oh, I didn't actually know that. That's your new information. That's what you put in number 2. I'm really only looking for one sentence, 2 sentences information here for these questions. So not a lot of detail, just smashing it into your notebook under the heading Our Planet and the date, of course. Question 3, what information in this film challenges your understanding of biodiversity? So as the documentary is giving you information about biodiversity, the impacts, the challenges, what information is confusing? So what information do you not understand? Either it's just too difficult to understand, or you literally don't understand it. Like, how could that be a thing? So questions you have is for question 3. And then question 4, identify 2 to 3 specific animals highlighted in the film and 2 to 3 human activities impacting biodiversity loss. So they might show you the impact of climate change on polar bears, and they might show you the impact of deforestation on blah, 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 blah. I can't remember. So you're going to actually have to watch it. You can't use those 2 examples. Cool. So now where am I going to find this video file though? That's a good question. So if we go to our class page, so 10C, this is you, 10A, same thing. So I usually put the resources down here. The issue is with this video file, it's probably going to be too big to put into here. If I can put it there, I will. But where you can easily find all of this information and, more importantly, the RPlanet video file. Class Drive folder, smash that open. And you can see all the information down in resources is in this Class Drive folder. So you can see the textbook chapter, you can see the slides, you can see the specific pages we've been using, and importantly, you can see your notebook, learning task, is the RPlanet MP4 file. So you just have to open that up, hit play. You guys are going to hear this, I hope I don't want to be too noisy. Pay no attention to the Netflix logo there. Tapley acquired this legally. So yeah, have a watch of this, 49 minutes, so it's one lesson's worth of content. Oops, I've just made it go back. We even got captions up in this. Anyway, so watch that, answer questions in your notebook, and if you have questions about the questions about how to access this file or where it is located, please let me know. Otherwise, I think that's all I've got to say. 10A. I think one of you guys, so 10C is what I'm after. 10C on Friday, you'll be completing this in lesson 1 of your double. Important to remember that on double periods, I will be putting period 3's lesson plan in period 3 and period 4's lesson plan in period 4. It's not just going to be one lesson plan there in one location. I've had a few people ask me about that. Like, oh, cool, this is all we have to do for double. No, just click on period 4, fam. Just click on your little timetable and click period 4. If my internet fails. Period 4. Anyway, if you have any information or any questions, guys, please let me know. Otherwise, best of luck and enjoy the rest of your day. Cheers.